Can't stress enough, you're gonna lose a little and it's gonna be tough. Hit the ground running with your super stuff.
So we were woken up this morning by mooing, and you know that no amount of mooing in a morning is good news. The bullocks have decided under that tree over there to bust a gate open completely wide. In fact, it's actually off its hinges. I don't know how. And they are now all mixed together. Cows and calves that were being fed dry silage, and the dairy bullocks from next door are now wandering around, and they're all fraternising with each other. Now, this isn't a problem because the bullocks don't have bollocks, so it doesn't necessarily matter at all. But it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. Now, we are thinking that Roy's going to come and feed the cows, and the cows are going to go to the feeder, and then I'm going to start the quad bike and drive over there. And the bullocks, which they're fed daily through a trough, like in the trough, we're thinking they're going to come running and hopefully sort themselves out like that. Because nobody wants to be chasing cows around fields. So if we let them all go over there for their dry silage. Like a tribe of teenage naughty boys, aren't they? Funnily enough, I'm not being funny, they've nearly swapped over, apart from one or two. The bullocks are in this field and the cows are in that field. They just fancy the change, I think. But there is a couple of calves in this field and one cow, so it's not handy. So we're going to sheet up this morning, and Roy is going to go for a load of straw to a family that we've been going to for the last 15 years to get straw off. We get a certain amount of bales off them every year, and they've always been absolutely wonderful, really good friends. So yeah, he's going to go and do that. But the only problem is the bale trailer that we usually use, we've plonked a stock box on top. So we're going to borrow their herbs trailer to bring back. So they've loaded it in the field ready. Roy's going to go and pick it up and unload it and then take it back straight away because they want it this afternoon to do something. Like, it all happens at once, doesn't it? Can you hear someone mowing just there? Everybody is on. Everybody. As soon as that break in the weather came, people literally just jumped to it. They were waiting. This brass stick, like a measuring stick, can you see? It was made for the garage, and it was made specially. Do you get it when you buy a new tank? And it's years and years old. Anyway, it was like especially for that tank. Hey! Get back over that fence. And it measures how much diesel's in your tank. Now, obviously, it doesn't work with this tank. That isn't how it works. It was special for, you know, like the big yellow tank that we've got down there that came from the garage. It was made to go with a certain tank with a certain depth and a certain width. And that's how you know. But yeah, we just use it just to look. There you can see the line. We just use it to look how much is in. And then it literally dries off and then it sits in the porch above the window, stinking the place out. But I like it. It's special. It's history. Just look then, because obviously we need to fill up at some point. Red diesel shot up by 10 pence. It's really funny, in July, I put the chart in July when nothing was happening and everything was at a standstill, everyone was just, you know, heated out. The price was really low. Middle of July, the price was really low, and then obviously combines started rolling, choppers started going, and the prices absolutely shot up. So yeah, kind of unfortunate for us that we didn't think of this before we needed to use it. Roy just shouted and said White's just taking a jump as well, so go and get your fuel now because it's going up. I'd say that was a good scoop. That was a good scoop for me. So I'm shoving these. God, I need two hands, let's not pretend. That was funny. I'm shoving these in the bucket to take to the top of the pit so that we can sheet up. Roy's just gone to get some straw, and I am stupidly going to attempt it against his advice on my own. I know. At least it'll be entertaining for you to watch me struggle, which is what a lot of people like doing. I'm sure that's why people watch. Okay, I need to find a suitable place to put them up. It's gonna be down there, I think. Do you know there's no cup holder on a Merlot? I didn't realise that until this morning. Yeah, I definitely need 2 hands. Did you see any of that? Right, brake is on. Okay. Yes, this is full. This is good. This is good. It smells nice. So I've just cut all the strings to the tyres that are holding the side sheets off the side. And yeah, we had a bit of a dilemma that these 2 sheets are rolled back together. So the side sheet's going to have to go under the cling film. Now, as some people don't even use side sheets, I don't think it's going to matter. But technically, in, you know, silagey terms, you're meant to do one before the other. I don't know why. There'll be a reason and some man will tell me why. But, yeah, they're the wrong way around. They were the wrong way around anyway, and it didn't really matter. So, we're going with the wrong way around. That's what we're doing. Now, there's no point in me time-lapsing it from down there because you actually won't be able to see anything. So I might stick it over here on a girder. I mean, I'm so hot and I've no t-shirt on. So I've got it pretty tight, which is good. That's what we want. I was kind of worried that it'd all be crinkly, but it's not. So that's a bonus because I'd be getting told off when I got back for why I didn't wait for him. But it's all right, actually. I'm hot, but like, it's not the end of the world. I think we're gonna run out. Bollocks. I think we're gonna run out. I think we're a bit hasty on the snipping of it. Or did we? I don't think we did. I think we just rolled it out. Why is it not? I think it's not gonna reach. Bollocks. I might have to go and get some more and put it underneath it and then pull it down, maybe. Something like that. It totally wasn't long enough. Totally wasn't long enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cling film right down to the bottom and secure it with the tyres. Go and get some more silage sheet. And the front will just have to have, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers on. Wow. Just need to fill it with tyres. Literally, fill it. It's going to take some doing. We have luckily got all the tyres off this pit. So we've got extra tyres. And to be fair, the front's probably better wrapped than all the rest of it. Oh my God, Roy's made me some dinner. It's just so good. So this has just been left here. It's actually Carl's trailer and they will be picking it up at some point to do some more silaging, but it's still here. So we're just going to use it cheekily to go to Chapel Hill with some silage because it will hold a lot more than our little one, which could be made into a silage trailer, but we've taken the sides off it. So basically ours is just that bit. And then the silage back door has been taken off. We have it all, we just don't use it. have I got an aviation update for you. Oh, and I've lost it. Where's it gone? Meow. I'm going to see the 4-leaf clover. Get it, Roo, get it! So, you know, I told you about the buckets that we're now using as handy grain buckets. The licks, mineral licks for the animals. We are now, we went and bought more, basically. We liked them that much, we went and bought more of them. The animals have got a proper shine on them. They're looking really good. I showed you the comparison video between the ones that hadn't had it and the ones that had it. I just think, I'll show you what we're trying to get rid of, see if I can get near. So can you see on this black one, can you see that bit of rough gingeriness on it? That's just a bit of like dead hair. It can, if you read up on it properly, it can indicate things like a copper deficiency, all sorts of stuff like that, but it can just be dead hair, or some bleached hair. So we're trying to get rid of that. We're trying to get them to clean out and look shiny and thriving and nice. So these definitely helped, definitely helped. Those 3 over there didn't have one, and the coats were really dull. They were covered in dead hairs, ginger hairs, just like that. Whether or not that was just dead hair or copper deficiency, I do not know. We are very, very deficient in this area. So I bought, I can't move it, it's really heavy. This one here, from Room & Co. And this one's like a cattle booster, low moisture feed supplement, enhances forage utilization and controlled intake. So we bought a big one there. I think that was 90 quid. They're 25 quid, the little ones. And they're not little either, they're big. They're bigger than the, you know, the normal lick buckets, the red ones you get. They're bigger than those, like the sheep lick buckets, they're a lot bigger. And yeah, they loved them, they absolutely loved them, and I think they've done good. So we went and bought 2 more small ones and a big one. So yeah, actually a big fan. We're trying to split these up and it's not going very well. You know when I blamed the bullocks for jumping over, I tell a lie. She's jumped over the gate to get in with the cows. Cow bullying in here a black and white thing. I knew it was. Didn't think anything of it. She's jumped the fence because it's bent the wrong way. With a load of bullocks that we were feeding. These guys are just not interested in her at all. And they're like... That's why I get so annoyed when, you know, you get these whole like AI is rape thing on TikTok, especially because it's a bunch of kids. And it's so ridiculous. Honestly, when a cow is bullying, she would do anything to get served, including jumping into a field of other animals to try and get there. Like, it's really, really that, like, she'd do anything to try and get there. What smelly? Oh, give him a handful. He loves you. Can't get in. Quick, give him a handful. Oh, hello. Hello, cheeky. Motley crew full of boys here. So top-wise, we are down to a Texel, Jacob the Texel, very ironic. A blue Texel here, that was baby husband, if anyone remembers him from TikTok. And then the imported Dutch spotted, which is the better of the 2 out of the one that died. These 2 Egypts are just teaser tops and are here purely for decoration and to make Rose life really hard work. Doesn't like them. Why? I do not know. They're lovely. Lovely. They're a bit like overgrown shaggy goats with bad feet. That's what I can explain them as. Quite high maintenance, very stupid, very stubborn. I quite like them though, it's a bit like me. We just stood talking, discussing the backs in the cows and whatnot, and we realised that every single one that we wanted, apart from one, was stood by the gate looking at us, right next to us, just being nosy. So we've just opened the gate and they've all just wandered out onto the lane. This is the calmest cow moving I have ever gone through in my whole life. Go on down there. the field that I topped the other week. Do you remember? If you're maybe an avid watcher of me being an idiot. And it's really freshened up, apart from obviously where we were feeding them. Walking down to check the gate because it's a really dodgy gate. We're moving the wall, so we haven't replaced the gate stoop because it'll be moving shortly anyway. Here is the grass that I topped, and it's looking really lush and nice. So hopefully they'll be quite happy in here. So don't forget my NatWest Business podcast. But NatWest Business Show podcast is out. You can go and watch that now. They've just released all of the social media stuff yesterday, so that's really exciting. You might have seen one or two of those floating about on TikTok or Instagram. But yeah, I'll leave the link below if you fancy going and watching it. Here follows some of the things that I couldn't show you back then, but I can show you now. Don't forget, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Can you remember the first video you posted on your TikTok?
I can, yes. It was... No, I can't.
Sorry, I'm not making me laughing. I can't. Sorry.
Wait, no, there's two very distinctive looks. Yeah, I know. And I think coming somewhere like London, it kind of brings it home to you.
No matter where you come from or what you're doing, if you fancy doing something, don't let anything stop you. Just go and, push yourself forward.
Thank you so much for telling us your story. I'm excited to see what the future holds, and I will be looking at you avidly on YouTube and TikTok.